This is my review for Untitled Goose Game by House House. It's fun. I mean, I missed the hype when everybody was playing this game, and they were just like, it's just so chill. You're a goose. You kind of make mischief, and I didn't understand. I didn't really feel the need for it. But then they announced a physical cartridge, so I picked one up. And the physical cartridge comes with a lot. Like, I was very pleased with the amount of value I got out of this. Number one, I love the aesthetic on the front. There's no text. It just has a goose and a little warning sign, right? It's exactly what the game is. Very minimalist. Inside, there's it's a catalog. It's like a miniature catalog of items you can get in the town, as if it's an IKEA catalog, right? All the things that the goose can interact with in town are in this catalog, which is super cool. It also comes with a no goose sticker, which is super cool, right? You can peel that and stick that on your stuff. And then it comes with it comes with all this stuff, right? A map of the town. Like a big, looks like hand-drawn. It looks like it's hand-drawn, but it's it's obviously a reprint, but it's a very big map of the town that you're in. So, like, all that stuff comes in the physical cartridge, in the little, box, and this tremendous value. I've enjoyed playing the game. I did beat the game in about 2.5 hours. There was only one thing on the to-do list I could not accomplish. But once you finish the core game, you get the credits, and then there are extra to-do list items, and you can go and do things because the entire town is now unlocked. So, graphics-wise, it's obviously not stellar graphics. It pulls everything off with a very minimalist sense. The characters kind of remind me of Animal Crossing characters because their noses are different colors than the rest of their face. It's a weird thing, but a lot of games do that. Graphics-wise, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 6. Nothing too outstanding, but it does pull off the simplicity and the minimalist experience. Gameplay, here's where it gets interesting. I'm gonna give gameplay like an 8. It's cool. It kind of gets old after a while, but I enjoy that the game is super short, and then it allows you to go back later and do some of those bonus missions. Audio wise, I'm also gonna give it an 8 because the music was good. The music is fun. It's lighthearted. There's the piano, and it makes movements when the goose moves. So there's a lot of times where you want to be stealthy and there's no music at all. And then when you push that run button, your goose runs and there's like a piano melody that kind of brings up the pace of the game. So I'm going to give it that. And story-wise, there really isn't a story. I'm going to have to rate this pretty low. Now, there are characters, and you can tell what they're there to do. There's a groundskeeper who's there to do some gardening, and he's growing things, and he's got, a hose and a sprinkler, and he's got stuff you need to do. So it does a lot of show and not tell, so I want to give it some points for that. But overall, there isn't really a story. You are just a goose that's there to cause mischief for these people, and you enjoy every second of it because you're frustrating these people, and you can tell that they're frustrated with your presence. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 5 story-wise. I was gonna say a 4, but like I said, I wanted to add on a little bit because it does a really good job of show and not tell. As far as the characters go, you know what the characters are there for. You know what they're supposed to do. You know who they are. It's pretty straightforward as far as that goes. Goose Game gets an overall rating of 6.75. I round up to a 7, I think, when I'm doing whole numbers, because obviously a 6.75 is close enough, and I think this game deserves a 7.